Cheerio. Allo. Bonjour. Okay. We're still going. Lie detector. I'm having way too much fun doing this. I'll even back up a little bit to where I ended the last time and think of new things. But the dude is so dumb. So he supposedly has an IQ of 143, or maybe it was higher. But oh my goodness, he's so dumb. So Tammy's now talking about ways she could have died. And she's like, you could strangle someone? And he's like, yeah, all those things. The dude didn't think it through. Honestly, it's going to come up later, but her phone. What was he going to do when he got home that day? Oh my goodness. I told you, I'm not sure that he planned it for that morning. He told Cheryl Cadle that the night before he knew it was going to be the last night he tucked his girls in. But there's so many other things that he did that were just stupid. What the fuck? He doesn't get rid of her phone? Planning murder 101. Goodness. Okay. He talks about now he's home and her phone being there was huge because she lives by it. Well, what he doesn't say is that they had had many, many, many arguments because he was sick of them going to bed and her doing this. She was always on the phone. You all know I don't want a TV in my bedroom. If you and I ever hook up, that's going to be something you're going to have to compromise on. No television in the bedroom. She's bringing the television to the bedroom. I mean, they had one, but good God, she was bringing it. Then he talks about her medicines were there. Her medicines. The fuck? Her medicine? She took Imitrex for migraines. And anybody can go to a doctor and say, I have migraines. And the doctor will prescribe you Imitrex. Good God. This woman and her fake illnesses kill me. It kills me more because I had a real illness that could have killed me. I spent 184 nights in the hospital the first 18 months I was sick. Earlier I talked about 2 surgeries. Every surgery I've ever had were life-saving. 2 of them were scheduled. The other 11 were emergency things. My intestines, they get knotted up. So think about when you pull your sock off. It kind of flips inside out. Well, that's what happens to my intestines. And if it doesn't flip back the right way, the part that's flipped inside out dies. And they have to cut that part out. So that's why I only have 9 feet of intestines and you have 40 feet of intestines. And on a side note, it really kind of makes no sense, but I poop less. Wouldn't you think that I would poop more with less intestines? But no, I poop less. Okay. There's a woman on YouTube, which I'm going to do a video about. She's a dietary person. But she talks about ingredients in a lot of these products, and she goes into many of the MLMs. But there are a lot of ingredients in Thrive that actually exacerbate bipolar. And we don't know if Shannon had bipolar. We know she had something wrong with her. We definitely know she had Munchausen. Oh, my disclosure, I am not a professional. This is just my opinion. Chris tells Tammy the bed's not being made in the morning or normal. Come on, man. Tammy's only known this dude or this reality for 24 or 36 hours at this point, and everybody has figured out that house is spotless. I mean, the first cop talks about it. It's on the cams. Wow, I've never seen a house so organized. He's in the basement when he says that. I wonder if he also says, wow, I've never seen a house with so much MLM shit in it. Tammy's now to the bed sheets. So where are the bed sheets? And Chris says, well, it's normal that if she got home from the airport, she needed to wash the airport off of her. And I know Tammy says, what does that mean? I'm thinking someone else does. To me, that's obvious. I'm washing the airport off me. I get that. But it's normal that she would have gotten up and washed those sheets. No, it's not. That bitch didn't even know where the laundry room was. He did all that. You know the closet color-coded? He did that. She has a video where she admits that that's all him. I'll give her that. She's pretty crystal clear that Chris does everything. He does all the vacuuming. He does everything. I think that Chris was even the one who gave the kids their drugs at 6:30 at night so they could go to bed every night. And she made him do that. Okay, so I've noticed during this polygraph now, he's been with Tammy for 3 hours. His voice is starting to scratch. Okay, when I listen to myself in these videos, my voice, oh my goodness, I'm like, what's wrong with my voice? And everyone says, that's just your voice. That's how you sound. I didn't know it. But Chris is really, really getting scratchy. Only you older people get this. My girl Kimberly, she's my age. She'll get this. Do you remember the Bobby Brady episode when his voice changed and they sang a song, when it's time to change, you've got to rearrange. That was when the Brady's was getting old, and so they had to start doing little new things. They added Oliver. The Cosbys did the same thing. They added a new little kid to the episode. So Tammy's, remember, she's asked him, I've messed up with my order, but it's okay. We're good, right? How Shannon could have died. And this is a quote. He says, that's a hard question because I didn't have nothing to do with this disappearance. I'll say it again. That's what he said. Because I didn't have nothing to do with this disappearance. So I'm a grammar person. I'm a who and whom person. But that is such painful grammar that you, being raised in North Carolina, you don't get a pass for that one. That's just ridiculous. Tammy's getting ready now. She's going to go over the questions that are in the polygraph. And she's like, so it's safe to assume that the girls are with Shannon. So I'm just only going to ask questions about her. And Chris says, oh, okay, so you're going to loop the girls in with her? What the fuck? He's trying to ask questions, I don't know how to say it, so that he can show her he's involved, he's interested, he's giving it his all, he's going to tell the truth. But some of his questions are so stupid that I don't know how Tammy doesn't sit there and just fucking smack him. Okay. I'm going to shut this down. My man is bringing home dinner. It's Friday. We're having pizza tonight. The kid and I like pepperoni rolls, so we'll be having those as well. If you're still watching right now, I'm not totally shocked, but I really, really appreciate it. Hit like, hit subscribe, share this with your friends, and God bless America.